Hey guys, it's Hey Sophia and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today's video I'm going to be showing you guys how to build this really pretty pink girly suburban house. So shout out down below to TYT RJ Perez Gaming, Roblox and Minecraft who requested that I build this house for their sister. I really hope she enjoys the house that I've built today and the little matching pink doghouse that I have done, but let's get started. So the first thing you want to do is grab the pillar quartz block, and we will be doing this as the base of our house. I think the white complements the pink really nice, but I will show the dimensions on the screen in a few seconds so you can see exactly the size of the house that I have built today. Now I have built just a little mini suburban house, so it's quite easy to do. You can though build bigger, you could add garages to this, you could make this 2 stories and maybe just use the same colors that I have used. The next thing you want to grab is the pink concrete block, and we're going to go 3 blocks high around the whole house. Now I have done pink concrete because I think it's quite a Barbie pink, so I think it's really appropriate. You could also use the pink wool, pink concrete powder, even like magentas or purple if you would prefer a purple house. I'm just doing at the moment the ends of the house, so you want to make sure they're all the same height before you start your roof. And for the roof today, we will be using the purple block. I think it's only appropriate that if you have a pink house, you have a purple roof. But if you don't like the look of the purple and the purple with the pink, you could also go for something really simple like a stone brick roof. So I'm just going to join up my edges of the house like so. And you want to be doing this on the other side of the house as well. So I'm going to skip past doing most of the roof because it is quite repetitive, but I will show the important bit at the end where it gets a little bit more difficult here. So what you want to do now is just grab these slabs in this giant gap you will have and just fill it up. And then right at the end, you just want to be doing a full block of purple, which we will hide with our roof trimming. The roof trimming I am doing is the quartz slab because it complements the purple and the pink really nicely. It also matches the quartz pillars at the bottom of the house, so you kind of have this theme of a pink, purple, white going on, which I think is really quite nice. So when you get to this end, all you want to be doing, do your trim like normal, and then you just want to grab the quartz staircases and go upside down like so, and that just completely hides the purple there. I'm then just going to place some upside down staircases at the trimming bit just to add a little bit more detail, and then I'll also be using the iron trapdoors for a trimming. Now when I have a really big triangle roof, I like to do these staircases upside down, but when I have little triangle edges like these ones here, I really like to do trapdoors because it adds a nice white underside trim with a little bit more detail, but it's not too blocky looking, like not too much or chunky. So yeah. We're now going to focus on the windows, which I'm doing a quartz staircase as the base, and then I'm using the white glass paint for my windows to complement the pink as well. Just making a very simple overhang for my front window there. And the front door, I will be doing the quartz pillars as a little like pop out kind of thing, just to add a little bit more detail, and our front door will be 2 blocks wide. Just adding a little roof now, and then filling in the inside here. You just want to be careful because if you place it like this, which I'll show you in a second, you can see the quartz pillars hanging out on the side, so you just want to make sure that you hide those ones there but have the quartz showing on the inside. I'm just going to do these front windows for my house, and the rest of the windows you really want to be doing when you're building the inside, because depending on how you do your rooms it will be different. Bathrooms don't really have windows in them too much, the windows are more up high, so you just want to be changing the windows on what you do. Now I'm going to do the birch planks for my flooring, and I've just got the quartz slabs for my roof there. I will skip up placing all of this though because it is very repetitive. There we go. So I'm now going to focus on showing you guys the floor layout. Now I'm going to do the decorations myself and just show you what I did, but I'm just going to show you what I've done for my floor layout. So I've made a little hallway here with a bathroom at the end. I've got my living dining over there, and then I've got a bedroom at the front behind me. Now, there is enough roof space in this house to actually make a second story like loft kind of thing, so you could build your bedroom up on the roof, or maybe if you're playing in survival or PvE, you need a lot of space. So you could use the roof as your storage where you keep all your chests or anything like that. You'll just want to make a little hole in these slabs in the roof and put a ladder up there. I'm just skipping that today because I'm focusing more on the creative aspects. But here is the finished inside of my house, so I've just kept it very girly. I made a little endstone and sandstone fireplace. My kitchen here, I used the concrete powder for my bench tops with carpet on top. Just lots of picture frames. My bathroom, purple towel. I've also got the purple blocks as my tiling for the floor because it is a wet space, you need tiles. And then my bedroom, I've kept it very simple, magenta carpet, little white chair here, and then I have a pink bed and some white curtains made out of banners. We're going to start focusing on the outside of the house now. So the first thing we're going to do is grab some of the oak leaf blocks and measure out about a block away from the house. Now I'm going to skip doing this because it's quite repetitive, but you'll see it. So we're going to go 2 blocks higher the whole way down on either side of the house. So it will look something like this. And then from here, you just want to be focusing a little bit more on the front fence as well. So I'm going to do a mismatching of the quartz pillars and the birch fence posts. Now you could just do all birch fence posts if you don't have the capacity or you can't get oak leaves if you're in survival, but if so, I think that oak leaves make a really great fence. And I've just made a endstone pathway up to the front door which matches the fireplace endstone blocks that I used. I'm just adding a couple of flower beds to the front of the house now. I'm using the podzol as kind of like a mulch and a little dirt for the flower bed. You could also use coarse dirt for this and that would be another great block. Just use whichever one is easier for you to get. And we will then also add a trim to the base of my blocks here, which I'll be using the purple. The more purple and pink you can use in this house, the better I think. So when I do flower bed, I try and make it kind of messy, and I like to use a mix of staircases and slabs. I think it adds kind of a more rusticy, like more natural garden kind of look to the build. So it's really up to you on what you like. Again, if you don't have purple, just use blocks like sandstone and that would be a really great replacement. For my flowers, I'm going to use a mix of the peonies, the really tall like lilac ones. I'm also going to use like little daisies and the little asylum ones, the little fluffy white ones. You just want to be basically using a mix of pink, purple and white flowers. I'm also placing some birch saplings and simply putting some string on top, or you could use a barrier block to stop them growing. Any kind of sapling in a flower bed looks actually really nice. They look more like little shrubs than like saplings. So, and I think the birch is quite nice because it's a it's a white trunk, so it kind of matches in with all the white and it just adds a little bit more greenery rather than just plain flowers. But you can see my flower beds are really quite pretty. It kind of matches the pink and purple, and I think the white really complements it as well. It just kind of breaks up the house a little bit. Now I'm going to be building 2 trees at the front of my house, but you could just use like a oak sapling and build a really simple just do some Now you don't have to build a tree like I'm building a tree. You can just use a oak sapling and use some bone meal and grow a couple of trees. I'm just building them because I tend to just build trees when I play Minecraft. I like to build trees, so I'm a bit weird. But I have sped up ahead now. All I've done is I finished building the trees and I'm now just building a little mini pool in my backyard here. You can build whatever you like in that space. Maybe you want to build a playset or something like that. I've gone for a pool today. And I'm just going to match the front pathway by using the endstone brick around my pool as well. And just making a little kind of deck area as well. Now to decorate my poolside, I'm going to be using some quartz staircases and slabs to make some deck chairs. I'm also going to be making some umbrellas for shade. These are really simple to do. All you need is a full wool block of any color you want and matching carpet blocks. You also want to grab some You then just want to grab string or any kind of barrier block and just make a square underneath, and you can just place the carpet on top, and that makes a really simple kind of patchworky colorful umbrella. I'm going to do 2 of these, and I find they look really great in any kind of beachside build or pool build as well. Now that that is done though, I'm going to build a tree and a flower bed exactly like the front of my house though, so I will skip past that. But I'm going to build my little mini dog house now, so I'm going to match my house today and just build the quartz pillars on the bottom, make a very simple overhang with some quartz slabs, and put some pink carpet on the inside so it's nice and soft for my little doggy. I'll also just grab some of the plant pots and place them down the bottom as food and water bowls. I have done houses very similar to this before in my pet design videos, so I'll link that down below if you want more designs. But there you go, so there is how to build a really pretty pink girly suburban house in Minecraft. Please like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video, comment down below if you'd like me to build anything else. But like always guys, thank you so much for watching. Thank you, bye!